Howdy, folks, and a great big welcome to each and every one of you. Well, those two tunes that I just played, the first one is called Twin Sisters, and it was played for us by two brothers, Sidna and Fulton Myers, who lived in a little, it wasn't even a town, it had a store, it's called Five Forks in Virginia. And they lived way up in the hills. They had no electricity, no running water. But they played fiddle and banjo every night. And it's a pretty tune, that Twin Sisters. And the second one, I have a funny feeling that I composed the second one. I don't know where it came from. I've never heard it before. So I'm going to call it Gravel Run. I don't think that title's ever been used before. So a brand new old-timey tune. What I'd like to do now is Bible reading. So you folks know the drill. If you don't want to hear one, now's the time for you to end the video. I'll say adios. Happy New Year, by the way. And we'll see you next time. For those of you who are hanging on, I want to talk about Jesus being called the light of the world. And John in his gospel that he wrote in the New Testament spoke a lot about Jesus being the light. And I'll do some readings. This comes from the book of John, first chapter, verses 6 to 9. There came a man who was sent from God. His name was John. And this is John the Baptist that he's talking about. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all men might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to every man was coming into the world. And then if we flip way back to the prophecy, Isaiah has got a few spots. First one is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of the shadow of death, a light has dawned. And then further on in Isaiah, this is chapter 49, verse 6. It is too small a thing for you to be my servant, to restore the tribes of Jacob and bring back those of Israel I have kept. I will also make you a light for the Gentiles, that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth. And then further up, Isaiah chapter 60, first few verses. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the people. But the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears over you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. So 700 years before Jesus came to earth, Isaiah was already prophesying that he was going to be the light of the world. And then Jesus himself. This is from John chapter 8, verse 12. Jesus himself called himself the light. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. And then Paul in this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6 says, "For God, who said, 'Let light shine out of darkness,' made his light shine in our hearts to give us the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Christ." So all the way through the Bible, there's statements made about Jesus being the light of the world. And he always was, and he is now, and he always will be. So I thought that was kind of appropriate for this being the darkest time of year, and we're all looking forward to more sunshine. So tonight is New Year's Eve, 2023. Tomorrow's going to be the start of a new year. So I'm going to wish all of you folks Happy New Year, all the best wishes in the new year to you. Thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you down the road.